Have you ever been caught spying on your significant other? I had been living with Kayla for almost a year when things started getting weird. She worked part-time at this vet clinic downtown and did dog walking on weekends to make extra cash. We split rent on our tiny apartment, and she was always careful with money, buying generic everything and clipping coupons like my grandma. But then she started showing up with stuff. Nice stuff. Last month it was this expensive foundation she'd always avoided at Target. Then some fancy granola bars that cost like $8 a box. The weirdest one was this custom leather leash she made for her client's pit bull. I asked where the extra money was coming from, and she just shrugged, said she picked up more shifts. Thing is, I work from home. I see when she leaves and when she gets back. Her schedule looked exactly the same to me. Then came the car charger thing. She plugged her phone into this new USB adapter, and I'd never seen it before. I'm kind of a tech guy, so I googled the brand later that night. It wasn't a charger. It was a covert audio recorder with GPS tracking built in. My hands started shaking when I read that. Why would my girlfriend need a recording device in her own car? Next morning, after she left for work, I went out to her car, opened the glove box, and found it behind some tissues. This tiny digital recorder with a little blinking red light. It was recording everything. I unplugged it, took it inside, and connected it to my laptop. I expected to hear phone calls or something. Maybe conversations with her dog-walking clients. What I heard made me want to throw up. It was me talking. Every single time I'd borrowed her car to run errands or pick up takeout. Every conversation I'd had on the phone while driving. She had been recording me for weeks. There was the time I called my buddy Ryan complaining about her leaving dishes in the sink. The time I sang along badly to that stupid pop song. Even the time I talked to my mom about whether I was ready to move in with someone long-term. When Kayla got home that evening, I was sitting on the couch with the recorder in my hand. I asked her calmly if there was anything she wanted to tell me. She tried to play dumb at first, asking what I meant. Then I held up the device. Her face went completely white. That's when she broke down crying and told me everything. Turns out Kayla grew up watching her mom get cheated on over and over by her dad. He'd lie straight to her mom's face, gaslight her, make her think she was crazy for being suspicious. Her mom never caught him until it was too late, and he'd already moved in with his secretary. Kayla told herself she'd never be that naive. So she'd developed this habit of secretly tracking every boyfriend she'd ever had. In high school, she'd snoop through phones. In college, she made fake social media accounts to test guys. But I was the first one she'd ever actually bugged with recording devices. She kept crying and saying I didn't want to, but you're so perfect. I kept waiting for you to mess up or lie to me about something. Anything. But you never did, and that made me even more paranoid. I wasn't even angry at first. I was just heartbroken. Not because she'd violated my privacy, though she definitely had, but because she was so damaged by her parents' toxic relationship that she couldn't believe someone could actually love her without hiding something. I told her she needed therapy, not revenge on ghosts from her childhood. I didn't yell or scream or throw things, but I packed a bag and left that same night. She texted me constantly for weeks. Long paragraphs about how sorry she was and how she wanted to get help. I never responded. About a year later, she sent me an actual letter in the mail. Said she'd been going to therapy twice a week, that she'd stopped trying to control and monitor everything, that she finally believed someone could love her and actually mean it. But I never wrote back, because some damage, once it's done, just doesn't get undone. Trust isn't something you can just repair with apologies and therapy sessions.